about this safe lane Void Spirit is that I think a big part of this hero's presence in the game is levels. Obviously, he does scale very well with items now compared to in the past being a universal hero, but I'm curious to see if the curve of this hero, how different it's going to be by playing from that safe lane. It's clear that Secret didn't want to play carry Monkey King against the Veno off lane, but at the end, this might be a little bit too creative because I don't think this is a good Void Spirit lane either. I actually think Venomancer is one of his worst matchups because you don't have a reliable way of avoiding the harassment. Every time you want to get CS, you need to either melee or use your Resonant Pulse, and that sets you up for a Gale and some harassment from the Veno. So historically speaking, I would say this, at least in as like a 1v1 mid matchup, I would have Veno all day for this.
I think considering, I don't know if we even saw that on the stream, but we could see in the game, Secret, when it was time to pick their heroes, nobody picked for quite a while. I think they were certainly discussing, because they do have quite the flexible lineup, seeing a little bit new positions like you talked about. And from heroes that we're not used to seeing be as flexible because of the universal aspect. I mean, Secret have, is that 4 out of 5 universal?
Level 5, so a full level advantage here for FBZ is very, very good news for Secret. And the mid lane, as we talked about, also doing just fine. Armel with a good lead here against C-Smile. He's got his Vanguard though, so he's just going to be pretty safe here. Shackle shot going for Gale, perhaps.
Yeah, it will hit. He's just going to TP out. That means Chrysalis is going to be left to his own devices. Let's see how long he'll be able to stick around without Puppey.
Another thing about this matchup is his barrier doesn't protect him from Poison Sting. It only blocks physical damage. So even if you have that Resonant Pulse running, you're still going to be under some pressure. I feel like this doesn't happen very often in Dota nowadays, that both carries have a hard time.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's going to create an interesting dynamic in the game with the power levels of the chorus.
Okay, Shackle, we have a TP coming in to try and help Chrysalis out. It's going to be Yamich along with Puppey, who's finally made his way here. Has his cookie available. The Gale will hit onto Chrysalis, dissimulate, and actually dodges the power shot as a result, but he will die to the Noxious Plague. Matthew will be a trade. And now Yamich just getting completely kited around as Whisper and Panda just playing with their food. Earn charge applied to him right now, and that's a double kill for Panda. He's going to continue on, trying to go in for Puppey. Scatterblast is there, but you can see the Gale hits again. But now we have TP from FBZ. Puppey not able to hit the cookie, but you see the Arctic Burn is there, so they will finally bring the Venomancer down.
And this is all
it
of
costs
Secret's.
Armel coming as well.
Yeah.
So many rotations.
The entire roster of Seekers in the top lane 8 minutes in.
Oh, Chrysalis is bot now. He's like, screw that lane.
Yeah,
I mean, he is the same level as Void.
I think this is a good adjustment. I don't think you want to go back top, and Veno probably doesn't want to come bottom, so I think you'll have a better time down here. Obviously, the risk that you're taking is when Void hits level 6, if you get chronoed with any sort of backup, you might be at a risk of getting killed, but it's not like EG have the most burst damage in a chrono. They have a power shot and a chakram, so
that's about it.
Probably okay, actually, just sitting down here. I like this idea a lot from Secret too. Nice steal there from
yeah,
Yamich.
very nice, and Pakaz can take a little damage as a result. The guy's going to use the Astral Step right away, but we'll have to back away because TPs have come. Big Curse comes out. Can they actually find themselves a kill? It doesn't look like it. So Secret will have to back away as Panda's made his rotation now. Chakram slowing FBZ to a crawl, and C-Smile will get that one. So
did he not have
good
vision on
rotations from
Pakaz
EG
there for the curse? Was he in fog? Because if you curse the Void there, he is toast. I'm sure. The thing in Secret's favor.
The thing that pushes the thing. Well said. Very eloquent. Mortimer's Kiss is coming out. Global Silence is there, though. Whisper taking a beating, but a nice Shackle puts Chrysalis in his place. He's going to continue to get silenced, but there's the skewer from Armel. They're going to be able to pick up 2 quick kills. Will cost them the Void Spirit, although Puppey and company able to take out Panda in turn. So it's a 3-for-1. And here comes C-Smile. Armel with the RP. Just wants to get out of the arms of this Timber Saw, but that's not going to happen. So in the end, the RP wasted, but 3-man Chronosphere. Not the hugest combo, and there's a Winter's Curse, though, to hold them in place. So they only find 1 kill off the back of that Chronosphere. Although Yamich is still time dilated. C-Smile, he's Atos now on FBZ. Burning C-Smile away. Do they have the balance strike? They do to cancel the TP. C-Smile getting really low. The Jingu stacks are now up. Do they have enough damage to finish him off, though? This is going to be close. C-Smile with no mana, though. And that'll cost him in the end. So nice turnaround again from Secret.
I thought he was just going to run. He actually killed himself by TPing. He could have just got away.
Yeah, probably.
But stuck around there and That's a nice one for Secret to get on their way out, but I mean, it's always funny to see a hero be cursed next to Timber. He's just looking at him.
Yeah,
like, what am I doing?
So the Chronosphere, it looked cool. They killed one, but they don't, like we talked, they don't really have the combos. Yeah. They don't have the Mortimer's Kisses, right? They don't have these big ults that you can slap down in there.
And Void himself does not deal meaningful damage yet.
Yeah, but in the end,
eventually he will.
They did use RP on a solo hero, kind of wasted.
Yep.
But Secret get better kill advantage there.
It is worth keeping in mind for later in the game that when you are playing Void, Wyvern's actually a classic counter, because whoever Void Chronos, you can just cold embrace them from a supporting role. If you're played as core Wyvern, you might have even more luxury of having more items, maybe a positioning tool, to very reliably get that cold embrace off when Pakaz finds the opening. Obviously, EG have a lot of magic and pure damage coming out as well, but you could imagine maybe someone gets a Glimmer and you can cold embrace plus Glimmer the Chrono target, and that might be able to delay the fight long enough that
Pakaz, Atos is there. They're trying to lock him down with the Boundless Strike, but he time walks away. Matthew with the TP now, focus fire onto Yamich. Well, Shackler shot will actually not connect, and the cold embrace is going to delay this kill. And FBZ, he does have Curse, but I don't think you want to use it here. Yamich will fall. And it does, I mean, it's 2 rotations. Could have been worse for Secret, but EG gets something out of it.
Yeah, they're going to be very happy that Void got the last hit as well. These kills are actually worth quite a lot of gold right now for him with his... The bounty relative to his total net worth is very meaningful, even though it's just a support that he kills there. This is going to pull him 1,000 ahead of Crystallis once again. Gale missing here. Still putting some serious pressure on this tower.
Guarantee that. Late. Yeah, it looks like this will be Roche for EG. Secret really taking their time to get here. Do they still want to fight? They do. Mortimer's Kiss is used, but not to really great effect at all.
I guess he wanted some info there. He was throwing it out for vision, actually, on that high ground, but nobody was there.
It just took them way too long to get there. They're actually going to get the power shot onto Yamich on the trees, and he will fall as a result. And now FBZ will be next. Gets bashed up. Does have the Atos. There we see the Global Silence come out. He's going to get pursued, though. There's the power shot into the right clicks. That's enough. Double kill for Pakaz. Meanwhile, Crystallis was fighting the rest of the team. He's going to be brought down. And all
it's hard to know whether you're being watched and from where. So if you can't clear the
very aggressive. Wukong's command is used. He has the Aghanim Scepter. The reactive armor's trying to charge up, but he gets RP'd. He gets Mortimer Kisses, and eventually does go down. They probably did 10,000 damage to him at least. As Panda will be able to force staff, gets the last word off as Yamich trying to catch up. Matthew, does he actually want to fight or just trying to slow this down? Probably just the latter, although Whisper comes in now, gets his ult off onto Yamich. They do take out the Wind Ranger, so, and the Silencers, so 3 dead. It does cost them their Monkey King. Crystallis able to dissimulate to the other side. Doesn't have any mobility, though, so if they can sniff him out here, gets time dilated again, and that is going to be a nice kill for EG.
I can't believe C-Smile survived that long. It's so stupid, man. He pops his eggs, and there's 5 heroes fighting him. Like,
Radiant's
my
middle
goodness.
tower is under attack.
That was a 5-on-1. If he had one enough info, but they were very stacked on top of each other in that spot.
They want Whisper. Double Astral Step, Boundless Strike as well. He's nullified. Global Silence comes out, but it's not going to save the Bananamancer. Shockwave brings Panda back along with the Harpoon. Buyback now on the Venomancer, though. Big. Okay, well, the Skewer brings him back, and Armel does get that kill. Wukong's command not really used to full effect. Yamich is going to die shortly after casting a Whisper, though. Nova goes off now that Gale was dispelled. He's trying to get into the action now as the rest of Secret attempt to run away. Spirit Vessel applied to FBZ. And FBZ trying to TP out. This is very ambitious. The Yules will cancel it, and he'll be brought down shortly after. Although Cold Embrace is going to delay it. Maelstrom is not quite enough. FBZ. Okay. Does end up falling in the end.
Not too bad for Secret, though. That was a Veno buyback. I was worried about the formation, like I said, but the EG heroes weren't in position to punish that. If they would have been, that could have been a nasty chrono, but Void wasn't there to begin with, so Secret... I mean, at the end of the day, this is pretty even. They got the Veno buyback, which is pretty meaningful. But now the question is, will they stick around for this Roche? It's up in 16 seconds.
Well, they can always put a Plague Ward in there.
They really should.
They feel confident it's going to spawn. Well, I don't know. It
is the max spawn time in 5
seconds. Was it max?
Yeah, you can see on the clock there. It's closing in on 11. That's max.
Oh, okay.
Why are they leaving? Oh, they think Secret can't kill it in time, which is, yeah, that's fair. They're going to kill it in top instead. But Panda.
Oh, alright. That's good enough.
Secret can't do this in 20 seconds, so.
We've seen teams try.
Oh, if they find Pakaz, though, that would be big.
Through the gates they go, waiting for Roche to come to their arms.
Yeah, well.
They're going to be greeted, though.
Hello.
Yeah, the skewer back. Whisper is dead. Great pickoff from Secret, and that is a dieback. Pakaz goes through the gate, gets off the Chronosphere, attempting to take out Crystallis. He's not going to find him initially. RP is there. He's getting bashed into oblivion by Roche himself. Time walks to safety, though, and Crystallis gets destroyed by C-Smile. There is a buyback available. C-Smile pops the reactive armor Ags. Now Secret looking to try to run away for the time being. FPC trying to find cover in the trees, but C-Smile just destroys all of them. That's the buyback now into Crystallis. Pakaz getting gone after the time being, but Puppey not able to get the cookie connection. The Magnus pops the BKB. Puppey looks like he's gonna fall here, but Aether Remnant actually saves him for the time being, and the Winter Wyvern buys back in the game. Pakaz able to time walk, goes back in. If the king at Crystallis, it'll be a huge kill because it will be a dieback. Gets off the Astral Step, dissimulate to safety. Armel, another skewer, but he gets Whirling Death. Matthew doesn't have the evasion thanks to the nullifier. Crystallis has to be really careful. Matthew looks like he might tick out. Yamich on the trees. There's the curse finally, but it's only going to be used for Secret to try to get away. Yamich is not going to be so lucky. FBZ getting slow to a crawl, completely surrounded. Puppey trying to save him. Cold Embrace not available here as the Winter Wyvern will fall. 90 seconds of no Wyvern, and Puppey looks to be next on the list as well.
All right, EG, where are the tips for Pakaz? What a fucking superhuman fight that was. That was unreal. First of all, the decision-making to go through the gate alone and go for that chrono. Yeah. He survives on like 10% health 4 times in a row with Time Walk. Obviously a great supporting cast in the fight as well, but see, so first of all, he's going for this. This is a 1v4. There's nobody here. He's just going straight in, going for the Crystallis kill. Fails, gets RP'd now in the Monkey King ult. Roshan bashes him.
We'll just clear up the illusions now.
Panda is possible, however.
Yes.
Hello.
He doesn't have global silence, of course, so you likely will fall. Pakaz looking for an opening, and you can see Secret just running away in fear. Oh, he finds Armel. Could go for the chrono if he really wants. Lincoln's is popped. Whisper blinks in as well. They're gonna time dilate. They could just take him the old-fashioned way without anything else, but there's the RP. Mortimer gets to the fall along with the Wukong's command. Do they have the damage? Pakaz still has the Aegis, of course. Chronosphere onto 3. This is looking really bad for Secret now. Crystallis gets dropped, so 2 cores with no buybacks from Secret. And a third falls here as well. Cookie from Puppey trying to salvage something in this fight, but Whisper able to kite. Finally, the curse comes out, and it's used to at least get 1 kill as Pakaz beats the shit out of his teammate. But now they can likely just go high ground and potentially finish this game.
Yeah, he gets another kill. As if it wasn't enough to kill the entire enemy team. Oh, could be the killing blow if they get good vision out. Oh, there's a TP.
Yeah.
Armel.
Oh boy, that is the wrong place, wrong time. 90 seconds with no skewer, and I believe that 1% has probably been deleted as Pakaz jumps in, getting a nice time dilation off, and now they can go for the throne.
They were looking to set up vision and get a jump, and Armel literally TPs into their waiting.
That is very unlucky.
Does not get any easier than that. Now, the Aegis is gone here for Pakaz, but...
Yeah, they gotta blow everything. Oh, he did find buyback eventually, so it ticked up into it. Pakaz able to get the tier 4s though. Armel, he's getting his blink constantly canceled by the Venomancer. Extremely annoying to deal with. And Puppey looks like he's gonna get dropped as Armel trying to have a 1v1 fight against Venomancer. But you can see the throne is just completely exposed, and there's not anything that Secret can do as Armel dies again. GG's come out, and EG will move on in DreamLeague Season 20.